Hello and welcome to my back to basic card making Mondays. So this Monday I am showing you how to make a topper from your scraps of and not using any die cuts. So I've got different shapes here. This is a coffee jar shape, which is that shape there. That's just a square from one of my acrylic blocks. This shape has come from there. So yes, I've taken some shapes from my kitchen. You can see there's these shapes as well to draw around, and then there's this shape as well. So and I've got some few bits of crafty stash. So really this is my #100 really as well. So I've made these little roses out of vellum. So just cut, and I've made this obviously out of vellum as well. The only thing I've done is stamp that little sentiment, and this is just out of a paper pad. I've done a little rose, I've tied a little bow, and yeah. So I'm going to put these to one side, and this is a very, very basic. So I've got here, I'm going to use this cereal box because this is quite nice and thick, and we are going to use let's use this. I'm just going to draw around this with my pencil. I'm quite liking that shape. So I've drawn around with a pencil, and I'm going to quickly cut it out. So this is for people that haven't got a die cutting machine, and you want to have a look at all your scraps and all your bits and pieces that you've got in your crafty stash to make a topper. So last week we did tearing and used some punches and everything. So this week we're going to make a topper. So I'm thinking we're going to put some glue on this side. So have a look around at all your kitchen stuff, different shapes for different things. Oopsie. So I'm going to do this pink one and pop that on. And if it's not perfect, you can always I call feather the edges, but rough the edges up so that you can make it look fine. So I'm just going with the flow here. That's a funny weird shape, but yeah, hopefully. So we'll put that to one side. I want to use, and I've actually done it too, that's okay. I want to use this, so I'm going to do some matting and layering and some tearing. So we've done all of this in our back to basics. So I'm going to put this on like so. So half of this. Just put some glue on and pop this. There's my tearing. So I'm just layering this up. Don't know what. Oopsie. Because it hasn't stuck. It's moving around. And I should really let it stick, but I'm too impatient. So got some hearts here, and I'm thinking of cutting these hearts out. So yes, so have a look at all your papers that you got. A fussy cut some things out, you could. So, and that's if you haven't got any punches. So if you haven't got any punches, have a look at what you have got in your crafty stash, and if you've got anything like this, just fussy cut it. It doesn't have to be perfect, because you can always excuse me, my cough's still bad and I'm still yeah, working through it. So I'm just, because the edges are not perfect, pop that there, I think. And I'm wanting, perhaps, quite cute, let's see, a border perhaps. So yeah, so get your cereal boxes out and have a play and see what you come up with, because cereal boxes and your crafty stash is just like, it's, yeah, you're not paying for anything. Yeah, and obviously if you've got your glue and stuff, so yeah, you could, if you've got punches and everything, you could punch those shapes out before you start. It's another good idea. Or yeah, if you are lucky enough to have a die cutting machine, I'm doing it upside down. I shouldn't do it upside down. I want that to go introducing another colour. Hopefully, so I'm not hoping, I don't want to overrun. I keep overrunning with this other scan and cut yeah, I think you should let them dry first. I think that would be my so I don't know if any of you, I quite like that, I'm going to keep that, any of you have made the roses or seen me make the roses, and I will have to put my glue gun on for this, but I will show you. I'll make some small ones, so a square, and then what you do is funny round type of shape, and then spiral it. There's your spiraling. There we go. And then roll, sorry. So then from where you've spiraled, this bit here, you're going to roll it into the middle. And hopefully my glue gun is on. I'm going to make a couple of these, and I think I'm going to bring in some more those little roses with the blue one, because I think that could be quite good. So you let it relax. It's one little rose, quite like that, and then another one. So round, well, funny round. Like that, and then spiral and keep going. So they don't have to be perfect, because roses are not perfect, and if you've seen my peg art roses and what I did with that, a couple of people actually laughed, yeah, because I always like hammer it down, because I like them to look shabby chicy. And yeah, so I'm just, hopefully you can see, rolling this round to the middle. And the best thing to stick these funny little roses is glue gun, sorry, because you have instant glue, and that's what we really need. So let's see whether my glue gun is working. Yes, it is. And then you put your glue gun on the middle bit here. And I'm sure there's loads of you ladies out there that actually do make them. But I'm just showing you. Cute. Super cute. And then again, so I've made big ones, those vellum ones that I just showed you as well. So it's good to have, let's turn that off, leave that to put that out. Perhaps not. That's the lights going. Hopefully you can all see me. And I'm going to pop these on this heart. And the trick with the glue gun, if you've got any strands, get your heat gun out. And really, I need a third one. I think. What do you think? Do you think I need a third one? I want these two kind of like look a bit like. No, don't like that. So yeah, I'm going to do one more. One more, and then so round. Oh dear, that's a funny round. This is going to be a funny one. This is going to be an oval one. Oh dear me. Oh, I think I've gone too thin, too close. So yeah, so it doesn't look very round, but let's see how it turns out. As long as it's got that similar, and you just wind it round, wind it all the way round until you get to the end, and you can see it's all wound round, and that's where you want to put your blob of glue. Oh, that was rather a big blob, never mind it. And we want that there. So we want that there. That's super cute. And I wonder whether I've got one of these. No, that won't look very good because I'm. Let's cut heart out. So it looks a bit like a leaf. Looks a bit like a petal. And all these scissors I've got on here. See, sort of okay. Quickly doing this other one. Oh, sorry, I'm out of camera. I must remind myself to make sure that I'm in camera. Scrunch it up and pop it on there. So these two go down here. One, two. Where my dark cardigan is, it's like it's 3. Hopefully that doesn't look too bad. Then what I'm going to do is rough the edges, and you can see a bit of the Not liking that. I think it's just magic how it all comes together. I really do. I love it. I just love making these. So I think I'm going to just have to little butterfly. But we need a little sentiment, and I don't think I've got one. I've got a little sentiment with smile on. That will do. And put some bling on. That's not very good. Just want it up there, up there. Now to brighten it up, I want some, excuse me to put the light on. Hey presto, you can see, I can see it. Dear me, Josephine. That is coming really, really nicely now. I'm liking this. So let's put some bling on and some green on here. Let's turn that up. And a scattering of so that's my first one. That's my first one. I just want to just roughen up the edge. So that's my first one. So done with this shape here. So I'll just pop that to one side and let's quickly do another one and bring in my trusty cardboard. And which shape shall we do? I think we might do, let's do this. We do this round one. Let's do a big round one. So draw around it. That's it. Round it. So yeah, so there's that one as well. In actual fact, I could make some pom-poms using this stuff. So anybody made the old-fashioned way pom-poms? And where you use your cereal boxes and like make a donut and then use your wool. And these days they're all right. Okay, so that's my circle. It's not very yeah, not very circly-fied. Right, let's pop this. So I've got some other different colours here. And that's quite nice. I actually coloured some paper. I'm not too sure whether I want to do that or whether quite liking that in actual fact. So I've got to remember this time that I'm to leave it to dry. So sorry, so you can see. Do apologise for me not being in shot. Which bit do I want? I think I want that bit. So I'm going to leave that to dry, pop that to one side, and I'm going to get my scissors out. I don't know if anybody's got these scissors. I'm just going to, this is what I use to make my tassels, which I will be doing a, but you can easily cut up each one if you don't want to, yeah. Just going to take this off, give it a haircut. It's not very straight. Okay. Right, so let's just cut round this and then I'm not going to cut it, she says, right in. I'm just cutting it roughly, going round again. Not too sure. Yeah, so I actually made these. They're quite nice, lovely watercolour, and yeah. So now, because obviously it's not a proper round, so as I say, this is for the people that haven't got a die cutting machine and just started out, haven't got a punch or anything like this. So go and have a look at your kitchen stuff. As I say, I've got these cutters for, yeah, pastry making. I make tarts with them. Well, I did do until yeah. That's quite, it's coming up quite nice. So you wouldn't know that oops, that wasn't even. So what I'm going to do is, which bit do I really like? Oh dear me. Oh, lovely. I think I'm going to put that over there. Yep. So I can get a little bit of glue. Pop it on. I want to give it some movement. There we go. And then, you see, cut it round. I know you